Welcome in, everybody. Good evening. Josh here, Crypto Goonies. Just wanted to jump in and do a quick evening video. I say evening, it's about 10:30 here in Australia on Friday night, Australia Day. We've got a brutal market at the moment. Everything's in the red. Not looking that great. Nothing's up. Of course, the big news is with Ripple and NIM, XEM here. Both down $1.18 on Ripple, and NIM is down to 77 cents. So the big news coming out of Japan here is CoinCheck. CoinCheck freezes all withdrawals, and they've actually froze every coin on their site except for Bitcoin at the moment. $723 million has left its wallet. Not a good thing, whether it's a hack or a dump or who knows what. Basically, a massive XRP move in CoinCheck somewhere. So first it started with XRP, 123 million was taken out, and then 600 million of NIM left the exchange. Whether it be through hack or somebody just literally dumping it all out. Updates to come, they say. But they have frozen all of their transactions at the moment. So this is one of Japan's larger exchanges. This is not good for the crypto market at all, guys. This is not good. So if you go directly to the CoinCheck blog, we can get updates. At first it started with NIM was being frozen, and then halted all sales and purchases, halted all withdrawals, and then all withdrawals on the platform are currently restricted, including Japanese yen. So literally, you can't even take cash out. So if you have just cash sitting there, it's frozen too. Once again, another black eye for cryptocurrency. Purchases and sales of all crypto other than Bitcoin are currently restricted. Please accept our apologies. And currently, credit card, pay easy, convenience store payments, everything's froze. Basically, there's nothing going on this exchange at the moment. And we're talking hundreds of millions of dollars here frozen, and that's a lot of assets. That is just, it's bad. That's Ripple, it's NIM, and it's reflected in the prices. And of course, this scares people. Yeah. So anyway, that's not the only bad news out there. Britain also threatening to impose strict cryptocurrency laws, possibly following suit with South Korea. So Britain's Prime Minister has called, this is Theresa May, she's called for an imminent crypto crackdown, says the government should look very seriously at virtual currency and use by criminals. Now, she's said that it's not a world currency yet, but she believes that it could head that way to be a part of the world economy, and it needs to be regulated and regulations put in place. So this, not long after that, it's dropped to 1050. Of course, it's not just all her, but this is a combination of everything. All this together is not a good thing. So, of course, elite bankers are calling for governments to control cryptocurrency. The Prime Minister, the Minister of Finance is calling on it. So I think we should be cautious about Bitcoin. We need to look at the way we regulate this environment before the amount of outstanding Bitcoin becomes large enough and could be systemically important to the global economy. It's not there yet, but it could get there soon. So another article backing them up. So that was from metro.co. This is Trusted Reviews. Again, here's Theresa May. Basically saying, yep, they need to crack down. So it's a lot of FUD out there, and as we know, FUD feeds the fire, and people run, and that's where we are right now. So not the best situation. South Korea, basically, again, following suit. And then one more article here I want to jump on real quick. 3 reasons why Ripple is not doing so hot. And This is the Motley Fool. I'm not a big fan of the Motley Fool. A lot of FUD from these guys. But first off, big banks are developing their own blockchain, which makes sense. Why would you go use some third party and pay them all this money when you can literally just build your own blockchain? This all leads to one of my big things is that crypto kind of needs to put up and shut up. They've been promising the world. They've raised a lot of money. What practical utilities other than to send from one to another and to record it all on the ledger? We need some practical use out of this stuff, guys. This is becoming the dot-com bubble for reals, where there's all this promise of financial gain. And, you know, we're in 2018. This is where all the white papers say we're going to start doing stuff, producing. You know, we've done the mining, we've done the fundraising, but now we need to start putting some practical products into the world and start. If we're going to change the world, it's 2018 here and kicking. We're already through January, and we need to see some practical use cases, some real world stuff. And if we get into this next one, no, actually the third one here, Ripple's blockchain may not be superior. At the moment, they're only processing 1,500 transactions per second. You know, and they're saying, you know, Rybox is doing 7,000 transactions per second at the moment, but Visa and MasterCard are doing something like 60,000 transactions per second. So, like, it needs to get there. This could be the end for Ripple if banks are just like, why would we use your technology? We can just build our own technology and run. If this is in fact the future, we'll just build our own. Makes sense. And then again, there's only 2 real world tests in its pocket. You know, they're saying the value is 55 billion as of January 21st, and that's a hefty price to play for just 2 real world tests. And that's true. I mean, why is it the second most valuable commodity in the blockchain world, in the crypto world right now, when it's not proven to do anything? And, you know, as far as all, you know, now I believe in the blockchain, and I've invested quite a bit of money in the blockchain, and I do hope it's the future. But it's time to put up or shut up. Enough with the hype. All these ICOs are just flooding the market. What I honestly see happening, and I want to do a whole video on this, so please subscribe and give us a like, and I got a lot more in the pipeline here, but I see a huge consolidation and crash coming. Basically, all the bullshit's going to get weeded out. If you don't have a real world use, and then all the stuff that does have a real world use, they're going to be consolidated into 10 or 20 or 50 cryptos. They're going to be bought up, they're going to be consolidated, and there's going to be a limited number of real world blockchain companies that are going to succeed. And I think that will be the future. I don't think we're going to have, just go back to this right now, where are we sitting? We've got 1,500 with this number going up every day, and hundreds of ICOs in the pipeline right now. There's just not that much need for it, and so many of them do the same thing, and one says they do it better than the other, but I just don't know, guys. I think we're going to head for a big consolidation, some buyouts, and a lot of the bullshit's going to get weeded out here really quick. So just be careful what you're putting your money into. Make sure you know the technology behind it's real. Make sure it's needed, and make sure the blockchain is necessary. There's a lot of ICOs coming out that they don't need the blockchain, and I don't know. We'll see where this goes. I'll be curious. The futures are over tomorrow. Let's just give this a quick refresh. We're at 512, and just for fun, 515. So we're up $3 billion since I started the video, so that's a good thing. Bitcoin's sitting at 10.6 right now. Ripple's still at $1.18. Yeah, everything's still this nice, ugly sea of red. Electronium. Hey, I got some Electronium. Been mining that. Don't pay for it, that's for sure. So we'll see, guys. I'm ready for some real world use. some real cases that that put this stuff to the test. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.